Today on RVA Grooves, we're at the 4th Annual Richmond Jazz Festival presented by Altrea. We'll get the chance to talk with the sponsors, Grammy Award-winning artists, and most importantly, jazz lovers from all over the country. It's all about jazz, and RVA Grooves starts now. Today I'm out at the beautiful Maymont Park for the 4th Annual Richmond Jazz Fest. Today I'm going to talk to some of the people that made this possible. I'm also going to talk to the sponsors. I'm going to talk to some of the patrons. And of course, we're going to listen to some great jazz. This Jazz Fest brings people from all over the nation, and they've also got some international exposure. We're going to talk to some of those people about Jazz Fest 2013 and what it means bringing that tourism to the city of Richmond. And of course, I'm standing right in front of the beautiful love artwork. RVA Group starts right now. Kelly Lemon, RVA Grooves, Richmond Jazz Fest 2013. Standing here with Charlie Agee from Altrea. Charlie, tell me your title at Altrea.
I'm a Director of Corporate Contributions and Community Relations, so I'm responsible for our community relations, everything we do here in Richmond out in the community.
4th time I've gotten to talk to you about this wonderful festival. Why do you all keep sponsoring it?
Well, Altrea has got a long history of supporting arts and culture. It's been something that we've been investing in for over 50 years, and the way we look at it is our hometown, and we want to bring world-class entertainment, world-class arts and culture into our hometown. So this is a great festival for doing that. We've got people from all over the East Coast, all over the country that come in for this.
Economic impact is ridiculous. Like we said, we've heard that we have people from the Bahamas, so they're coming from overseas to come to this, and Maymont is absolutely beautiful park.
Perfect space for this type of festival, and I think that what we've seen over the 4 years is this festival getting a reputation of its own, which is great, and that's part of what we were trying to build with this, with the great work of Ken and the team to try to make this festival a real attraction. And Richmond's got a lot of things that put it on the map, which is great, but this is just one more feather in the cap and allows folks to really see what Richmond has to offer.
Now I'm talking with Rena McClenny, President and CEO of Virginia Tourism Corporation, also known as Virginia is for Lovers, 3rd year stage sponsor. Tell me, Rena, why do you all continue to support the Richmond Jazz?
It's all about the arts. It's all about the beautiful music that is a part of the Richmond Jazz Festival. And people want to come. They want to experience this. They come from outside of Richmond. And a big deal regarding tourism, it's an industry, and it brings needed revenue to the city of Richmond and to the metro area and to the state of Virginia. It's a $20.4 billion business in the Commonwealth, tourism is. So when people come, they spend the night, they eat in our restaurants, they go to our attractions for tourism, and they come back and they bring their family and friends. This is really a big part of our sponsorship because the arts, the economic impact, and showing that Richmond is a vibrant, happening place to come and stay.
Standing here with Ed Bain from Dominion. Ed, thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you.
What is your title at Dominion?
Vice President, Power Generation System Operations.
What does that mean?
We generate electricity.
4th year that you guys have sponsored a stage. How important is the Jazz Fest to Dominion?
Well, we're a big supporter of arts and culture. You think about talent attraction and retention, quality place. Arts and culture is important to keep folks here and to bring folks in the region, and Jazz Fest is a big part of that.
Out in the community doing a lot of things, as we said, with the art and culture. What are you doing? Like, what do you guys have going on right now out in the community?
Well, anything from, you think about the symphony to culture works to other musical programs, we try to support it all.
Yeah. How important is it for you all to sponsor a stage at an event where there's people coming from all over the world, and this is making a huge economic impact on the city of Richmond?
Well, we take pride in what we do. We want to show that to our employees that we give back to these things that are important to them. We want them to be able to come out and enjoy it. And we also want the rest of the folks in the community to enjoy it as well.
All right. Website, I know it because I paid my bill there, but tell everybody how to get in contact with you guys.
www.dom.com.
Norman Burns, Maymont. Norm, talk about how great this festival is. 4th year.
This is the 4th year for the Richmond Jazz Festival at Maymont, and we couldn't be more excited about the lineup that's been brought to Richmond this year and the way this community just embraces it. The City of Richmond, our corporate sponsors, and of course the promoter in Maymont, we all work together to put on what is absolutely the best jazz fest on the East Coast, hands down, and we're excited about this 4th year.
No denying that, especially when you have a beautiful space. I mean, we are really highlighting Maymont. Some people have never been here before. Tell us about Maymont and why we've been here for the last 4 years.
Well, you know, Maymont is absolutely a remarkable place. James and Sally Mae Dooley gave this extraordinary gift to the community in 1925, and you know, they were great lovers of the arts. So this festival is kind of an honor to that tradition, and it's really a 100-acre historical and zoological and botanical estate, and it's free. We have over 500,000 visitors. So if folks here for the Jazz Festival today or tomorrow don't get around, I hope that they'll come back and visit Maymont.
Standing here with Tamara Wilkins, Richmond Region Tourism. You're no stranger talking to me.
Of course not. We are so excited to be here at the Jazz Festival. What a wonderful opportunity again for us to see great visitors from all across the world being here today at the Jazz Festival. It's just amazing.
You said the world, and we're right.
We're right.
I'm interactive this year, so I'm in the audience, and I'm getting to see where people are from. Chicago, LA, Atlanta, New York, North Carolina, South Carolina, DC, Maryland,
Wonderful.
Bahamas. We're international.
It's an amazing thing, and exactly why Richmond Region Tourism partners with the wonderful Jazz Festival. It allows us to bring economic impact, people coming here, spending the night in our great hotels, spending their money and eating at our great restaurants. It's wonderful, like cuisine,
Yes.
like we just did a couple of weeks ago.
Sure did.
Yes, we did.
On RVA Groove, celebrating all things arts and culture.
Yes.
One of the things that your organization thrives off of is that, like you said, you make a weekend out of it when you come here. We want you to shop, we want you to eat, and of course enjoy our great festivals. How important is the Richmond Jazz Festival?
It's absolutely important because they are partnering with one of our great hotels, the Hilton Garden Inn. There's wonderful restaurants right around the corner. We want people to experience this region with the culture, with the food, with the great amount of attractions and shopping. I mean, what could you want? You want to shop, right? And that's what Richmond Region Tourism really wants. Our residents are excited that they're here. We definitely want them to spend their money. And of course, if they're looking for things to do, they need to go to visit richmondva.com.
Standing with Matt Perry from BMW. Matt, 3rd year, BMW's involved. Why is it so important for you all to get involved with the Jazz Fest?
You know, perfect venue. The customers here, our customers, we share one the same, and just the perfect venue to show up our cars and to enjoy Richmond at its finest. Glad to be back.
Yeah. The cars are amazing. They're beautiful. What you got out here today?
You know, got one of everything, I think. The only thing's not there is a new 4 Series right around the corner, new X5 right around the corner. A little something to tease you for coming soon. But we got one of every model. The Grand Coupe 6 is there. We got the 335 IS convertible, the Z4, X5, X3, the whole lineup. Got every model we have lined up for you to see today.
And I'm hoping to get in one because they fit me, Matt. I'm just letting you know. They fit me very well. That looks like how I'm supposed to live every day. So I'm hoping to get in one and really check it out. But what do you guys got going on? Where's BMW going in the community? Any new efforts?
You know, we do a lot of things for the community. We really try to, that's a big part of our focus and our advertising. We try to spend about 40% of our budget is on community involvement. We do things at the Boys and Girls Home. The Wounded Warrior Golf Tournament's coming up. We're going to be involved with the Heart Ball again this year. We do quite a bit with the SPCA every year. You know, Kelly, it's a big part of who we are. It's our DNA to be back involved with the community we live in, work in.
How do people get in contact with you all? They want to get involved. They want to come purchase cars, locations, all that kind of stuff. How they find it out?
Great, thanks for the segue. We got 2 stores. We got one in the south side in Lothian, and we got one in the West Broad store, and also joined up with the little friends at Minnie and Acura's right next door to us. All one big happy family.
Now with Adele Johnson from Richmond Public Schools Education Foundation. Adele, once again, thanks for coming and talking to us and supporting Richmond Jazz Fest.
Yes, thank you. We are so glad to be here again. You know, Richmond Public Schools Education Foundation is a small nonprofit organization that raises money for programs in Richmond Public Schools that help students. So this kind of exposure that we get at Richmond Jazz Festival with thousands of people is just wonderful. It helps us so much. It gets our name out there. It helps us to get more funders, more donors, and we love it. Absolutely love it.
Thousands of people come to this beautiful Maymont Park. And as we've stated, people from all over the place. So they're really, really helping out with this. What other things do you all have coming up in the next couple of months that people can get involved with to help support Richmond Public Schools, if anything?
You know, there's always a lot going on at Richmond Public Schools. We have school opening next month, so we need backpacks, we need school supplies. That's always a need in Richmond Public Schools. Plus, we have programs like we do a mentoring program, we do tutoring programs, we do scholarships. We do a lot of different things for students, so anywhere from elementary school all the way to graduating seniors. And we can always use volunteers.
How do they do that? Where's your website? How do they get involved?
Our website is RPS Education Foundation.org.
Altrea is in the community, no doubt. What do you all have coming up next? Anything in the pipeline that you can discuss with us, or secrets?
Well, you know, always trying to be super active, which is one of the great things about being able to lead this work for Altrea. One of the things that's great about this festival is that there's a charitable benefit for it, and we're very focused on the Richmond Public Schools and trying to help as best we can with student achievement in Richmond Public Schools, and this festival goes to benefit the Richmond Public Schools Foundation. So that's a great win. That's the way we try to do it, and we're just glad that everybody has stuck with us here and come back to the festival again, and we're looking forward to a great weekend.
Well, thank you for taking the time to talk to me and RVA Grooves, and thank you for supporting Richmond Jazz Fest.
My pleasure. Great to be here.
Virginia is for lovers. From what I'm hearing from the people that have come from Atlanta, Seattle, the Bahamas, New York, LA, everywhere, we're very welcoming. And we got the love sign out there. It's traveling around a little bit, isn't it?
We're loving the love. And love is at the heart of every Virginia vacation. So it's a wonderful thing to share with people, not only from Richmond, from the region, around the country, and around the world.
If I'm traveling to Virginia, is there a website that I can log on to find out more information about what's going on?
Absolutely. To find out what's happening in Virginia, go to virginia.org. And again, love is at the heart of every Virginia vacation.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Thank you, Callie.
All right. RVA Grooves. We'll be right back. RVA Grooves, Richmond Jazz Fest 2013. Now I'm standing with Frederick Nay. You just got off the stage. Tell me, how was the energy over on the Dominion stage?
The energy was absolutely amazing. The fans are hardcore. It poured and they came back. They left and came back. It was amazing, mind-blowing.
For those that don't know who you are, tell everybody a little bit about yourself and what you're known for.
Sure. My name is Frederick Nay. I play the harmonica. I'm probably most popular for touring with Prince and having some harmonica duels with Stevie Wonder. You can check out my website, fredjourney.com, or just Google Fred Harmonica. You'll find some videos on YouTube and everything about me.
This dude right here got down on the Virginia is for Lovers stage. Big Sam's Funky Nation. What's up, Sam?
Pretty good. What's happening, babe? How you doing?
I appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. Energy over there, amazing.
Hey, anytime. I love coming to Richmond and throwing down with y'all cats. You know, y'all know what's up.
For those that don't know you and don't know your sound, explain it a little.
I'm Big Sam. Thank you. Now, the band is called Big Sam's Funky Nation. I'm Big Sam. We're from New Orleans, Louisiana. The band is high energy. You know, we play horns. I play trombone. I have my trumpet player, guitar player. We're all on vocals. We come to bring the party. We don't care for sitting down, drinking wine. And, you know, we're just talking about that. We like to get up and have fun with the show, get the people involved in what we're doing. So that's what we're all about, you know. It started out more like a jazz, New Orleans jazz and funk kind of band, but over the past 10 years, it's evolved into more of a funk and rock band. high energy. So that's what we're all about now.
And they're going to check it out because you're about to give me all your social media stuff, how to get in contact. Because the song said if you go tweet about me. Yeah, so give it up.
Yeah, you're right. So if you're going to tweet, you better tweet about me, at Funky Big Sam, baby.
Kelly Lemon, RVA Grooves, Richmond Jazz Fest 2013. Joe Sample just left the Virginia is for Lovers stage. Joe, how was the energy over there?
Well, it was great. Every time I come here, I always have a ball.
Randy Crawford up there with you?
Randy heard the Crusaders in Cincinnati in the early 70s, and I got a call from Warner Brothers Records in 1976. They wanted me to play piano on her first recording. I think it was Everything Must Change or something like that. And she said she loved that band called the Crusaders because they were soulful, they were jazzy, they were tasteful, they were classy, they had gospel, they had everything that I loved about music. About 2 or 3 years later, I recognized that Randy Crawford was just like a Crusader, and I went to the Crusaders and said, we need to introduce a vocalist to the Crusaders music. This is the first woman that I know that could come inside the Crusaders music. I sat down, I wrote one song for her that was Street Life.
She killed it tonight, though.
Yes, she did.
We'll stand with Robert Glasper. Experiment.
Yes.
He just got off the Dominion stage. How'd it feel over there?
It felt good. Can't complain. It was good. It's nice to see people enjoy the music, digging it.
What you got going on? Upcoming projects? On tour? What you doing?
My new record, Black Radio 2, coming out October 29th. I have a record, a project I just did with Jill Scott, where I produced a project with Jill for one of her upcoming projects coming out, and look for Shaka Khan's album next year that I produced as well. And just doing a few things here and there.
Now I am standing with Tiempo Libre. They just took the Virginia is for Lovers stage and set it on fire, right, guys? Tell us a little bit about your sound, your style, and where you guys are from. And of course, you got to introduce everybody in the band.
Okay, well, we're going to start with Luis Beltran Castillo on sax, Raul Rodriguez on trumpet, Israel on drums, Wilber Rodriguez on bass, Xavier Mili, singer, Leandro Gonzalez, our conga player, Jorge Gomez, the keyboards.
And your style and your sound?
Well, we are from Cuba, now living in Miami. The music that we used to play is called timba. It's the mix between jazz and all the Afro-Cuban rhythms.
You had everybody up and moving. It's hot out here, but you all still had them up and moving. What are you collaborating with anybody? What are you guys working on next?
Well, we are actually collaborating with Joshua Bell, is a violin, and Gloria Stefan. We are doing a Christmas album. And we have been playing also with Sir James Galloway as a flute, because the company that we used to work is called IMG. They represent classical musicians, And that's the idea, to bring the Cuban rhythms all around the world.
First time in Richmond for you guys?
No, second time.
Second time, all right. So we hope to have you guys back many more times. If they want to follow you, social media, how to get in touch with you?
We have a webpage, it's www.tiempolibremusic.com, or on Facebook you can write Tiempo Libre, you're going to have everything.
Make sure you follow these guys so you can get your dance on with them. I am standing with Greg Karukis. You just hit the Virginia's for Lovers stage. Greg, welcome to the Richmond Jazz Festival. First year here, correct?
Yeah, thanks very much. We had a great show. I'm trying to dry off from the sweat and, all the energy that we had. It was a fantastic audience.
You're not a stranger to Richmond or Virginia because you are from a neighboring state, right, from Maryland, correct?
Yes, I grew up and paid a lot of dues in Maryland and D.C., Baltimore area. Played a lot of jazz fusion before moving out to Los Angeles in the 80s.
So talk about your style a little bit for the fans that don't know about you. What do you consider your style?
Well, it's a little of everything, and I'm very fortunate. Every CD is a variety. Very funky, very melodic, and I got a little R&B, little Brazilian, but always melodic. That's the main thing for me, and it's a challenge as a piano player and producer. There's tons of instruments that I play, but the piano is usually front and center, and so that's what I try to bring, on a big stage like this, to try to get it to speak. And, we have some quiet stuff, and we got some funky complete balls out stuff too.
Maestro Jay.
Yes, it's good to be here, Kelly. It's good to see you also. Such a great event, 4 years, man. Every year it gets bigger and bigger. You know, Robert Glasper just got, it's just good to be here, man. Great music, great arts. Everything's great over here, man.
For those that don't know, Jay, tell them your style a little bit. What do you consider your thing?
My sound is Maestro J. You got to get with me to check it out. It's influences from everywhere: Caribbean, neo soul, hip hop, R&B, classical, everything infused in my mix. Neo soul jazz violinist. Check me out so you can hear a little bit about it.
RVA Grooves. We'll be right back.
Say the word, I'll take my medicine. You're the cure for any pain I'm in. You saved my broken heart. Love times 2 is equal to me and you.
Richmond Jazz Fest. I said I was gonna get interactive with you guys this year, so I'm out in the crowd because this is the Virginia is for Lovers stage. So we got the kissing cam. Are y'all ready? I'm ready to kiss. I know you are. Tell me your name and where you're from. All the way from Atlanta. There we go. So, yes, I'm sorry. Please give her a kiss now. Oh wait, she has to say something. Okay.
Georgia is for lovers too.
Oh, okay. Well, right now you in Virginia, so. Of course, the best part about my job is the opportunity to sit and talk to the fans that come out to Richmond Jazz Fest. Right now, tell me your name, where you're from.
My name is Chris James, and I am from Memphis, Tennessee, the home of the blues, Elvis Presley, and the absolute best barbecue known to God and man.
My name is Jackie. I'm from Newark, New Jersey.
And Paul, North New Jersey.
Sherry Gardner, born in Northside, living in Glen Allen right now.
My name is David Evans, and I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Nita Zepp.
Where you from?
Chester, Virginia.
Jim, Chester. My name is Sean Blyden, and I'm from Nassau, Bahamas.
All right, Sean, why did you choose to come to the Richmond Jazz Fest?
Well, last year during the Memorial Day holiday weekend, I was actually visiting with my best friend in Atlanta, and he's been here a couple of times, and he started to tell me about it. He was actually trying to get me to come last year, but that didn't work out, and I told him, hey, well, I'm going to try to make it at some point, and so here it is. We're here and enjoying it.
We have been here. This is our 4th time. We've been here ever since Richmond Jazz Fest exists.
We come every year. I mean, we stumbled on it, and we love it, and so we just come back and enjoy good sounds of good jazz music.
This is my first time, but I'm a jazz lover. I attend the Capitol Jazz Band, and when I heard about Richmond Jazz Festival, I just had to come.
Well, I have a sister who lives here, and I haven't seen her in a while. And I am a professional jazz listener, and I used to do jazz on the radio back home or in Memphis for a nonprofit station, and the lineup here is so incredible. But the real clincher was my man Kurt Wayland, who was playing with Rick Braun and Norman Brown. But the lineup here was absolutely incredible, and I could not miss it. I missed it 2 years ago, and I said, not this year. So I'm here, and I am coming back.
All right, Sherry, how important is the Richmond Jazz Fest to the Richmond community in general?
It is absolutely essential to our economy and to Richmond's image as a premier music town.
What did you guys look forward to seeing this weekend? What was the highlight?
Well, I tell you, the whole show is beautiful. I really can't pinpoint one. I really enjoyed myself. I just can't pinpoint just one particular thing. Everything was just so nice. It really was.
Now, the Maymont in Virginia, how are you feeling about that Southern hospitality? They say Virginia is for lovers. Do you feel the love?
It's been great, actually. We've had a wonderful time from the time we got here on Friday. I mean, people at the hotel were excellent. We were able to experience the show on Friday night, and just being here yesterday and today has been wonderful, actually.
Tell me this, can we get you back for the 5th annual Richmond Jazz Fest? Can you make it an annual event?
Of course, definitely.
5th annual, coming up next year. Will you be there?
Yes. In terms of how I feel about how it was organized, well done. Tickets came to me very easily. I'm impressed with the organization, the infrastructure, with all the stuff it takes to do this. I would definitely come back and give it an A+ in terms of effort.
We hope to see you next year for the 5th annual Richmond Jazz Fest.
And I hope that you find me and interview me again.
Don't worry, I will, especially if you come to the meet and greet. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now we're behind the scenes with Torrance Hampton. Torrance, tell everybody your role at Johnson Inc.
I am the creative director of all things digital and new media. So digital strategies and new media, and I help out obviously with the Richmond Jazz Festival, and I do a little bit of everything just to make sure that goes well.
Torrance's main job is to keep me together, especially for RVA Grooves, but we're doing double duty today because we are also putting this on the show. Torrance, talk about how important RVA Grooves is and Richmond Jazz Festival.
Absolutely. No, yeah, so RVA Grooves is really about celebrating all things arts and culture, and it's meant to be a platform to celebrate the rich heritage of everything that's happening in the region. So Richmond is a phenomenal city, but we got to be able to tell that story. So the idea that we had collectively at Johnson Inc. was to create something that would celebrate the rich heritage within the city and also expose and influence people to come and visit our great town. So that's celebrating culinary arts, visual arts, musical arts, fashion, theater, dance, and we feel like the show has been received really well. First season went well, 6 episodes, and 13 episodes season 2. Just a lot of hard work. We have a great team, so we couldn't do it without great people. We have a fabulous host, yes, and great staff and people that really help bring it all together. So we had to highlight the Jazz Festival, right? I mean, the Jazz Festival is our 4th year. We expected, I don't know, somewhere around 15,000 people. 4 days, started at the VMFA, like you said, then we went to Hippodrome, and then 2 days out here. Phenomenal lineup. Collectively, I believe we had over, it's a phenomenal number, 55 Grammys represented. So artists at the Jazz Festival 2013, we had 55 plus Grammys on the stages, which is flat out amazing. This is amazing. It's flat out amazing. So we're really blessed, and we thank everybody for coming out. It's been a really great thing for us.
Richmond Jazz Fest 2013, it is over with. We had an amazing 4 days. We started at the Virginia Museum of Fine Arts. Then we moved over to the Hippodrome Theater with Marcus Johnson for the Homegrown at the Hip. And then the last 2 days at Maymont, oh my God, the artists that were out here, you can't get them anywhere else. The lineups were great. Virginia is for Lover stage and the Dominion stage. We got to talk to so many people over these last 4 days. I can't believe it's over with, but guess what? We're going to start planning for the 5th annual Richmond Jazz Fest. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody. RVA Grooves, Richmond Jazz Fest 2013. It's a wrap. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week. RVA Grooves, all things arts and culture.